This is the All Bros podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
You're giving me a look. What?
I'm not giving you a look.
You totally were, you lying bastard. Anyway, we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a lot of bit of the nerd life. Lately, it's been more of the horror life.
Damn straight.
Anyway, yeah, I missed something. What did I miss?
I don't really know.
Gosh damn it. Okay, anyway, this week on the podcast, we got some Adventures in Hunting. We got some new pop figures. Just a bunch of like different variations, different exclusives. So it's just kind of a wide variety. And Blu-Rays, we got the exact same movies that we talked about last week because Rose can't check dates very well.
I'm sorry. Yeah. What was it? I think it was. Tuesday night. Yeah, when I got home from work, I was cooking some tater tots and I was looking up, see if they had any more of the Hobbs and Shaw Steelbooks at Best Buy, and it said not pickup available for was it like the 3rd or 4th of October or November. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, I apologize for looking at the wrong date. So if you guys want to know what came out last week, the two biggest ones I feel were The Wizard of Oz on 4K and It's a Wonderful Life on 4K. So my apologies.
Yeah, other than that, no other Blu-rays. Nothing new.
No, just the Hobbs and Shaw. So this official week, Hobbs and Shaw is coming out, and then also those Disney movie steelbooks are coming out as well.
Well, they frickin' better, Rose, because if they don't, you're fired.
They better, because I would have felt really stupid because I was planning on going to pick up Tangled and Frozen, but I just didn't have time. So yeah, I would have felt pretty stupid going there and being like, what the hell is Tangled? Ask someone, excuse me, do you guys have any more Tangled steelbooks in stock? That doesn't come out till next Tuesday, son.
Oh.
I'm blaming Caleb. It's all his fault.
Bullshit. Blu-rays is your job.
Well, apparently I should be fired from that.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
So yeah, in Through the Wall news, we don't got jack shit again.
Well, we do have something, but I don't think Caleb wants to talk about it.
I really don't. I don't want to because I feel like I'd be stealing it from where I heard it from.
That's fair. And we just want to write off that movie in general.
Yeah, once things become a little bit more set in stone and then solidified, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
In this week's sneak peeks, we got a few. Like, this was actually a pretty solid week for trailers.
It was. Hallelujah.
So the first one we got, we're going to talk about Jumanji. Then we got The Witcher, the Netflix original movie. I think it's a movie.
Yeah, I think it's a movie too.
It might be a show.
Either or.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's The Witcher.
Yeah.
Then we also get the Disney Plus exclusive Forky Asks a Question. And then in video games, which we don't get a lot of these, we got Marvel's Avengers, and it's kind of a game explanation.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of video game, I just want to know, have you watched the trailer that they released for Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC?
No.
Oh, dude. If you thought that game couldn't get any more beautiful, Rockstar kicked it up a notch.
No!
That's how I felt. Like, I can't afford a gaming PC to run it this beautifully.
What? Dude, I was watching... So, this is going to be a long intro. I was watching a YouTube video, and there was this guy promoting So I have an Asus laptop. I don't know what make or model it is. It's just an Asus.
I thought it was Asus.
Asus, whatever.
I've never heard someone call it Asus.
I don't know.
Is it like Is it
I've
like
never
Dr.
okay,
Seuss's
okay,
laptop?
That's how the dude pronounced it. He said
Oh,
Asus.
Oh, okay.
So it may be Asus or whatever.
I mean,
it's
whatever.
the ASUS
Okay.
type of computer.
Okay, all right.
And it's like really freaking old. So anyway, they had a new model come out, and it's really cool. It has like a really big display. And then it has on like the keyboard section, the top maybe third is another display, but it has like the options that you can fix. So you can like choose to open up Photoshop, and it has all like the color displays and things that you can play with on the bottom. All touchscreen.
That's
freaking
like as hell.
Yeah, pretty sick. And then also you can like set different workstations, I guess.
Okay.
And it will open everything up. And this dude had Microsoft or Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, the screen recorder. He had like a ton of shit open, and it ran beautifully. Like it opened up like freaking quick.
It sounds like he has a miracle computer.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, and then you can have buttons and so he would push a button and it would open up a Photoshop workstation. So he has like one station for like references.
Yeah.
That he has. So it opens up like everything. So it opened up Photoshop, it opened up his browser and just different stuff for him to like work on. And then same with Premiere, opened up a workstation so he kind of knew what he was working with. So it's like a workstation, they call it a workstation setup. And then you can like assign it to different buttons.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that looks super cool. And I'm like, I probably cannot afford this computer, but let's just see how much I can't afford this computer. So I went online.
Playing that game.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, this computer's, I'm willing to bet is about maybe $1,500, $1,600 bucks.
Let me guess, it's way up more.
Oh, it was double that. It was $3,000. And I was just like, bloody hell. And I'm like, that's a computer I will never be able to own.
Unless you want to, put yourself into credit card debt.
Yeah, and I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh. I was expecting it to be expensive. I was like, I'm like 1,600 is a little on I'm thinking maybe low side. Like 1,800, 1,900, that's probably around where it's sitting at. No. I could put a down payment on a house.
It's true.
For how much that computer is.
Oh, you totally could.
I mean, shit, dude. I was just like, ugh. Anyway, that
was quite a. I mean, I get like the whole kind of like with the graphic thing. But that was definitely like a 180 from Red Dead to computers. All right.
Yeah, because I was just thinking computers that could run that, and I'm pretty sure that could.
Oh yeah,
and then some.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, those are the things that we're going to be talking about in this week's sneak peeks. Rose is going to update us with what's in the box. And then our main event of the evening, we're going to have a Michael Myers mask showdown. And so we'll get into that when we get to it.
Yeah.
So, until we get to that point, let's say we get started.
You made that very awkward.
I know, I was thinking. I'm trying not to stutter. And I just did a little bit.
You're not doing so great, pal. Sorry.
You know what? Bite me.
I was going to make it... No, never mind.
All right, whatever. Okay, in Adventures in Hunting, so we got some new pop figures. I'm counting that. That's our pause.
Oh, that's our pause?
That's
okay.
Our pause.
All right, okay. I was like, wait, what the shit? What did I miss?
Yeah, if a natural pause comes on, I'm just going to use that.
Okay, all right, that works for me.
All right, so in pop figures, we got a Venomized Storm coming out.
This looks so badass.
So badass.
I want it.
It glows in the dark, too.
Oh, that makes it even cooler.
And the glow is, like, sick.
What's it exclusive to?
Good question. I don't know if it is an exclusive.
Caleb, you're supposed to know this stuff.
I think the glow in the dark is the PX or whatever that one is, the exclusive. So like the comic books shops.
Did they just recently posted it, or is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more recent.
Okay.
It's maybe like a couple days old. Well, anyway, while Rose is looking up that.
Found it.
Gosh damn it.
It's a Funko Shop exclusive.
The glow in the dark is
Yeah.
Funko Shop. Lame.
Is it still available though? Probably not, because it was posted Monday. It is.
What?
Yeah. It's still available.
Huh.
Well, I'll be damned.
All right.
That's freaking fantastic.
The other pop figures that we got Def Leppard. The band is getting a new line. I don't know them by name, so don't quiz me on that.
Sammy's gonna kill you.
She really liked Def Leppard?
Yeah, she was the one that definitely asked me to make sure that we point these pops out on this episode.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, she's gonna kill us.
Well, maybe should we?
What?
We should call her and get her to talk about them.
Speaking of Sammy, how... because I think this would be really funny to ask you actually on the podcast. So, you know how her friend messaged us about, like them two being guests on the show?
What?
Remember?
It wasn't them two.
Okay, well, it was him, but it was asking for both of them. Like, they would both be guests.
Okay, I thought it was just going to be him, but
yeah. No, it'd be Sammy as well. Sammy messaged me and asked, how would you feel for them being on the show if we broke down 50 Shades of Grey?
I can't get through that movie, dude.
I mean,
I'm going to be flat up. I don't know. I haven't gotten through that movie.
I haven't either, but I'm willing to get through it to make a funny as hell episode. You can think. You can.
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay. All right. Okay, Sammy, you heard that. He's not opposed to it. So,
dude, that's gonna be a weird one to talk about.
I know it is, but it's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we know Tom?
No, he's so he works with Sammy at Vivint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna be freaking weird. Talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that would be a really fun episode.
Yeah, right?
It'd be uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah, it would, but
I think it'd be a good time.
Okay.
So I'm down.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Adventures in Hunting. We got some Michaels exclusives DIY figures. Just 3 of them. We got a DIY Bo Peep, Simba, and Dumbo.
I think these are great if you can paint, which is something I can't do.
I'm good at like basic painting.
Okay, that makes one of us.
Yeah, like if I can do solid color and that's it.
Okay, so so I'm gonna buy you a DIY Bo Peep pop, and let's see what you can do.
I probably can't do a lot with that, honestly. Give it my best shot, though.
Okay, deal.
That'd be a fun episode too if we just got a couple DIY figures and tried to paint those.
Oh gosh,
dude, that'd be fun.
Yours looks like pretty close to it. Mine is like literally just going to look like if, I don't like someone that like it's their first day drawing like decided to paint Bo Peep. That's literally how mine's gonna look. Someone that got axed from Pixar within the first minute.
Dude, that'd be a fun video to make.
That would be. I think we should. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Then next we got John Wick with his dog, which is pretty cool.
I've never seen any of the John Wick movies, so
I've seen the first one.
I've been meaning to because I love Keanu Reeves, but I just never got around to watching them.
It's pretty good. The story's lacking.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, the entire movie and it's like a joke. It's like the movie's not a joke. I mean, it's like people have made it into a joke. The whole movie and all the people that he kills is because someone bushwhacked his dog. And I'm like, I feel ya.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah.
Did we really have to resort to murder for it?
Well, yes.
Okay.
But did this need a movie? Probably not. Like, the whole thing's about this dude. He's like, bushwhacks his dog. And then...
I mean, if Keanu Reeves wrote the movie, then yes, it does need to be a movie.
Yeah, I disagree. Then oh, what?
Well, no, so I think like recently Best Buy came out with like an exclusive steelbook that comes with all three, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm totally gonna get this. It's gonna be awesome. But it's only 4K and digital. I'm like, I don't have 4K yet, damn it.
Oh, ain't that the shit?
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, then the last figure that we're going to talk about is one that I don't get why we needed this one. Is a 10-inch Count Chocula.
You know what's funny? I've never eaten any of these cereals.
Neither have I.
Dude,
I think they look gross.
Okay, the Count Chocula actually sounds kind of good. I don't like, for some reason, I do not like fruit-flavored cereals. Or certain ones. I don't know, Frankenberry, that really doesn't sound that good.
No, it does not.
And then what's the other one?
Isn't that Boo Berry?
Yeah, Boo Berry.
Yeah.
I would try the Boo Berry, but not the Frankenberry.
I don't know if I can eat cereal that has puns in the name.
Alright, that's fair. Okay, so kind of it's going with the topic. What is your favorite cereal? I'm kind of interested.
My favorites, I like Golden Puffs.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Mm-hmm. But I've kind of been on a Frosted Flake binge right so far.
My man.
Frosted Flakes are the best.
What about Honey Nut Cheerios?
I dig Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay, all right. Phew.
I don't like the plain ones though.
Oh hell no!
The plain ones are disgusting.
Yeah, it's honey or honey nut.
It's honey nut or nothing.
There we go. Thank you.
I also don't know why, but I don't like eating cereal with normal milk. I need chocolate milk.
Interesting.
It's really good.
I've never had that. I might have to try that.
The only one that I can eat with like normal, like white pasteurized milk is like Cocoa Puff or Cocoa Pebbles.
Well, isn't that kind of like a little too much chocolate if you put chocolate milk in those?
Yes. just a tad too much, especially for the mornings. Then you just get wired for the rest of the day.
Yeah, at least you don't need your caffeine.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Then that's all I got in pop figures. You got anything else?
No.
All right.
Nothing.
Okay, moving on to Blu-rays. It's just the same ones we talked about last week. Hobbs and Shaw, scary movies, scary stories to tell in the dark. Big Hero 6, Zootopia, Tangled, Moana, and Princess and the Frog.
Yep. So now you can go out and buy those.
Yep. Now you can.
So if anyone showed up to Best Buy, I really want to know if anyone showed up to Best Buy asking for the Hobbs and Shaw Steelbook. They're
probably like, those bastards.
I take full blame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should. I didn't mess up.
I truly apologize. It will never happen again.
Better not, or you're fired.
All right, fine. This can be a one-host thing.
Well, I never said it's going to be a one-host thing. I just have to find someone.
Oh, wow. Oh, so I can be easily replaced.
I didn't say easily.
But you're still implying that I can be replaced.
Well, yeah.
That's cruel. Wow. We started the Albras together.
Mm-hmm.
Asshole. Jackass.
All right, so we didn't have any through the wall. So moving on to this week's sneak peeks. The first one we're going to talk about is Jumanji. So we got this trailer today.
Yep, came out on Halloween Day.
Hell yeah. It was a great trailer.
It was. I liked it better than the first trailer, honestly.
Did you like better? Or is this the second one?
Yeah, it's the second
Oh,
trailer.
I thought this was the third for some reason.
No, it's only the second.
I dig this trailer. It did answer a couple questions that I had about the characters. So like Bethany, where she went.
Yeah, I did. But now that even raises more questions so an animal can be an avatar?
Apparently. It's kind of like, maybe it's like Yoshi or you know how it's like in the Super Mario games, if you are, especially on the Wii, it's like Mario, then Luigi, and then just different colored Toads.
I thought it was usually different colored. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you said different colored Yoshis. Sorry.
No, and I was comparing her to like Yoshi.
Okay. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, different colored Toads. I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it's just anyone extra becomes a useful, rideable character, I guess.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah. A lot. I'm really excited to see Kevin Hart and The Rock just kind of play old men.
Yes, that's going to be so fantastic.
It's going to be great. Like, everything I've seen Kevin Hart do already is just incredible.
Yeah.
Like, he pulls off the voice so well. And then Jack Black, dude. Jack Black.
He's killing it once again.
Oh my gosh. He's nailing it.
Like the whole like new like stats thing. He's just like, how is endurance and exhaustion to heat count for this character in an adventure game? This is bullshit. He doesn't say that, but you know he wanted to.
Yeah. So I had my hesitations about this needing a sequel. I'm so glad that they did one.
I am too. I mean, I still don't think it really needed a sequel, but I can accept that it's getting a sequel.
Yeah, I think they had enough of a story going on for it to justify a sequel.
I can agree with that.
Like, did it need it? So far, I'm thinking not.
But I mean, I feel you could say that with like almost every movie.
Well,
okay, like with most movies. Like with horror movies, did Child's Play really need a Child's Play 2? Because from the looks of it, it looked like Chucky did die.
That is true.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
So a lot of horror movies don't need sequels. I think Saw kind of needed one.
Yeah, and I think one...
I think when you leave a story, especially one like Saw...
Yeah.
Where it's like following a serial killer, and then you think he's in the middle of the ground dead.
Yeah.
And then he comes up and just like leaves the dude, and then and then credits.
Yeah.
That warrants a sequel.
I agree. I think another one that definitely warrants one is Halloween.
Yes.
Just because, after Loomis shoots him off the balcony, he comes down to look at his body and he's gone.
Yeah. So
I think it definitely warrants a sequel. And that's what I love so much about Halloween 2, that it takes place the exact same night.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah. There's some that, like Jumanji, where they left it in a place where it didn't really need one. Like, it didn't really, like, shut the door, and it didn't really, like, open one.
Yeah.
Keep it open either. It kind of like half shut it.
Yeah.
It's like, if we needed to be done, we're done.
Yeah. But the first one made a shit ton of money, so...
Surprisingly, really... yeah.
Well, I think like its opening weekend it didn't, but just because people like kept talking up the first Jumanji, that people definitely wanted to go see. It was kind of the same thing with The Greatest Showman.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So, really excited for Jumanji. Not as excited for Forky Asks a Question.
I'm actually somewhat excited for this.
What?
I actually... Okay, before Toy Story 4 came out, I'm just like, okay, Forky might be like the stupidest character that Pixar has ever come out with. I think this looks so stupid. I fell in love with Forky in Toy Story 4. I love Forky.
I really liked Forky, but I don't think I liked him enough to warrant a show.
I do, and to me, I think it worked. I think this is actually a really good idea. I think this is a fun idea for shorts, and one of the biggest reasons why is because it's going to be awesome again to see the gang. Any chance I get to see the Toy Story gang again, even though we'll be missing Woody and Bo Peep, and Ducky and Bunny and Duke Kaboom.
You know they're going to do some bullshit like they're going to Skype or something. You know it. You know it. The reason you're getting all pissed is because you know it's going to happen.
They better not do that, and they cannot retcon the end of Toy Story 4, because to me, like I told you, after a second viewing and probably after a third viewing, the movie has gone up a little bit for me, just because growing up and to this day, Woody has always been my favorite Disney character ever since I was a little kid. So the fact seeing my favorite Disney character finally get, I feel, the happy ending that he deserved after basically putting everybody else first, that's what kind of makes the movie go up for me. And so I really hope they don't retcon that. And Woody's like, oh, surprise, me and Bo Peep are coming to live in, and Ducky, Bunny, and Duke Kaboom, we're all coming to live in Bonnie's room. Surprise.
Oh my gosh, why didn't they give Ducky and Bunny a short?
Yeah, I would have actually, I think, liked those two better in a short than Forky.
Exactly.
Or how about all three of them?
No.
They could have...
I'm pretty sure they didn't like Forky either.
But they could meet the long-lost Spoonie. They have Knifey.
Oh my hell.
I couldn't think of a better name, okay? I know he's a spork, but they still call him Forky.
Ugh.
Can you imagine if they called him Sporky? I actually would have loved that.
I would have almost preferred Sporky.
I would have too.
Because he is a spork.
Yeah, he is. But, a kid doesn't, know the difference. Especially, kid Bonnie's age. But anyway, can we move on before I get more mad at Pixar?
Yeah, let's move on. The next show that we're going to talk about is The Witcher, which is coming to Netflix, starring Henry Cavill.
I'd only watch this show for Henry Cavill, and at that I probably won't watch it. It's not my cup of tea.
So I haven't played The Witcher at all.
Neither have I. I don't know. This is like my first introduction to anything with this series.
Yeah. So this is one that I'm like, maybe.
Yeah. If you're like bored one weekend, you might binge watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I have nothing else to watch, like right now I'm watching Firefly. And this sucks because it's really good and it only has one season and I'm on episode 10 and there's only 13 episodes.
Oh shit, dude.
It's just like, oh no.
Dude, I'm finally on the second season of Young Sheldon. Whoever cast every single person in that show like deserves an award, especially Annie Potts as Meemaw. Because she, oh my gosh, she is amazing as that character.
Yeah. Anyway, so Witcher. So like I said, I don't know much about it. I haven't played the game. The games look cool, and I hear they're really good. It's just, I want to watch this because I feel like, for one, Henry Cavill. I'll support anything that man does.
Same here.
I also really dig how the action looks.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Like, so far from what we've seen, the action sequences don't look shaky at all.
They do not. Do not at all. I can talk, I swear. Ay.
Dude, I feel that makes for good content. If you can pull off an action, like, yes, it takes a lot more work, but if you can put in that work, it pays off so well.
Oh, it absolutely does. And especially that's going to look amazing on a resume.
Oh.
Like if anyone asks, oh, so can I see some of your work? That's like the one thing that you show. Look at this amazing, stable action shot. And like it's also like a one shot too. Dude, like you'd be a freaking hero if you were able to get that.
Yeah. Dude, so I've been watching a lot of the visual artists react
Oh yeah.
videos, and they not really ruined, but they did show talk about the Daredevil hallway fight, and like a lot of those hallway fights that he's had.
Yeah.
Not all of them are one shots. They just have a lot of hidden cuts, and I'm like, that's impressive. Like, I'm not even mad.
It's like, you're just like, you con me, but bravo.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like how it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they also get like action people to come in. Like, they got some of the stunt doubles for Black Panther to come in.
Oh,
and they
awesome.
talked about like Civil War.
Yeah.
And some of those sequences.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah, I'll have to show you the videos after we're done.
Dude, yes, please.
But yeah, it's a solid, smooth looking action sequence looks incredible. No matter, yes, it kind of does matter on the action itself, but you could probably get away with not as great action if you do it like with a smooth shot.
Yeah, that's true.
So I appreciate the hell out of it, and that's one thing. That's one of the reasons I'm going to watch this show. Like I said, if I have time.
How many more drill weekends did you say you have?
After this one, I got 2 more.
So maybe possibly watch it on a drill weekend if you're not doing anything.
When was the release date for this?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I was gonna say maybe.
I forgot that. I think it's like December something.
Oh, if it's December, then definitely. That'll definitely be one that I watch. Anyway, our last sneak peek of the week.
December 20th.
December 20th?
Yeah.
Okay, so I might have to watch that in January.
Damn.
If I watch it on a drill weekend.
Okay.
So anyway, the last sneak peek of the week that we're going to discuss is from a video game, and it's Marvel's Avengers. And this one was more of a game overview, kind of walking you through the game.
I honestly love these kind of trailers because when they did these for Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, it honestly makes you love the game even more. Because when we saw the first trailer for this game, I was not sold at all. I might have to go pre-order this game after seeing this trailer.
Same here. I want this game so bad. Especially after this trailer. Like, it's just... Once they explain, like, give you some, like, the synopsis of the game, and tell you all the things that you can do, and especially that they opened up and showed the costumes.
Yeah.
With how, like, it looks like they have a ton.
Yeah, like they say, like, what did they go, like, back, like, 50 years?
80.
Oh, 80.
Yeah. 80 years of...
That certain characters' costumes.
Yeah. Or just ones that are inspired. Because they have some, like, the Captain America suit. One of his suits is inspired by the Secret Empire storyline. And his suit it definitely looks based off of. It's not an exact replica.
Okay.
But I'm really excited for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like, how they explain that each of the stories, or each of the levels, like, they have different types of levels. Ones that are purely solo, and it's more of like a character spotlight. So you have to play as a certain character on those levels. And then there's some where you get to pick your character and you can play single or up to 4 team members. Love that idea.
That's awesome.
I was really on the fence about it being a third person, not really free roam game. But like I was telling you earlier, I can let that go for a killer story.
Yeah, I can too. And from the looks of it, it seems like this is going to be one hell of a killer story.
Yeah. I think I hope that that's what they're doing. I hope that it's more like they're taking away more of the free roam options to give you a more in-depth story.
Yeah.
and then like they have the character build up sheets and everything, and like the moves that you can use with them. So I really dig that, like, a lot.
No, I do too.
So I'm super excited, and this is definitely one I'm going to pre-order soon.
I just have one request. Put Hawkeye in the damn game. I don't know if they've said if he is. I think they did. That he will appear. But can you at least give me a little tease of him in the game, please? Because I just want to see one arrow just flying over, just knowing that he's actually in this game.
Yeah. So far, the only ones that I've seen that aren't like the main, like the 5 original Avengers. So like,
poor shit.
Yeah. So like, obviously it's Cap, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow,
but no Clint.
Yeah. So you get to play as Kamala Khan, so Ms. Marvel,
which I think is so awesome,
so cool. I can't wait to see her in action, dude. Like, I can't wait to play as her. Like,
yeah,
I think she's one that would be super fun to play with.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so she's in it, and I did see a trailer for Hank Pym, and he's not really in an Ant-Man suit. He's more carrying like a big ass gun that shrinks shit.
I love it.
Yeah, right? Like, I'll show you that after we're done. I have a lot of shit to show you.
Yeah, you do.
We're done. So yeah, I'm really pumped for that.
Sweet.
All right, so let's do 1 out of 10 on Avengers.
After this trailer, I'm sitting at about an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
I'm sitting around a 9. I'm not like a perfect 10 where I'm just like foaming at the mouth for this to come out.
There's only been like a couple games I've ever reached a 10. So 8's pretty damn high, actually.
Yeah, I think the one that I was sitting at a 10 with for a while was PS4 Spider-Man.
That was one for me too. Most recently,
even though I didn't get it forever.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Recently, games that have come out in like the last year, there were only like 2 that were 10s for me from the get-go. It was Spider-Man and Red Dead 2.
That's fair. Yeah, so I'm sitting about a 9. 9, I'm really excited. Definitely one I'm going to pre-order.
So is this going to be on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, or just...
Yes.
Okay.
And whatever Google's releasing for a video game system, I guess.
So just PC?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. So yeah, okay, so you're at 8?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, and then 1 through 3 with these shows. Or movies and shows, I guess.
1, Jumanji.
Same.
2, Forky. 3, Witcher.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I'm 1, Jumanji, 2, Witcher, and then 3, Forky.
What do you got against Forky?
They could have done Ducky and Bunny. That's what I have against Forky.
Ducky and Bunny are out helping place, toys in kids' arms.
Yeah, can't we watch that?
We saw that at the end of Toy Story 4.
Not like in depth.
Yeah, but like it'd honestly be like the exact same thing. Like, oh, we find a toy. Oh, here's a kid. Here you go. All right, now on to the next kid.
Well, it's not like they're doing nothing but that.
I know.
Whatever, screw you. Okay, and let's move on to what's in the box.
Yes. And it was quite a close one this past weekend.
Ooh, was it?
Yes. A little scary. Spooktacular. So, at number 1, and this was like honestly like a close race. Like these were only, about like 50 million off of each other. Look at how close those are. Maleficent and Joker.
Damn.
Yeah. So at number 1, we had Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, which brought in another 19 million. And in number 2, we had Joker, which barely just brought in a little less than Maleficent, and I wish that it would have beat Maleficent, but that's just me. Number 3, we have... Dang, the Addams Family jumped up.
Hell yes.
It was at number 4 last week. It's at number 3 this past week. So the Addams Family brought in another $12 million. This movie's killing it.
Yeah, it is.
Number 4, we got Zombieland Double Tap, which brought in another $11 million, very close to $12 million there. And then at number 5, we have Countdown, which just came out, and that grossed roughly about $8 million, more close to $9 million.
Nice. Countdown seems really interesting.
It does, but the reviews kind of suck for it.
Oh, so, does it?
Yeah. What's the RT score right now? I know it's pretty low.
Well, that sucks.
25%.
Damn!
Let's see, Countdown may offer a few fleeting jolts for horror fans with barren cues. I don't know that word.
With barren cues. Oh, damn.
Is that cues?
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Barren cues, but it lacks enough wit or creativity to leave a lasting impression. But the audience score is 70.
Okay, so maybe it's just the critics like hating on it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Terminator right now has a 70.
Gosh damn it.
Why, you wanted it to be rotten?
No, I didn't want it to be... I don't want any movie to be rotten. No, there's no movie that I wish a rotten score on.
Even if it's in, like, bad taste?
Give me an example.
Like, let's just say they made a movie that, like, makes fun of, like, 9/11 and, like, glorifies, like, terrorist attacks.
Okay, well, yeah, that one deserves...
Okay.
But no one's going to do that. I feel like filmmakers are classy.
You'd be surprised with some people.
Except for Scorsese. He freaking sucks right now.
There was actually, and I can't believe this was made. It's called, I think, Duck Duck. And it was a film that someone made about the Columbine shootings.
Oh no!
Yeah. So like they did a full on like how like these two kids come and shoot up their school, and like the actual two guys that made it were arrested because they were on school premises without written consent. Because I think they filmed it like on an elementary school set. Yeah, they were arrested and all this stuff. And one of the guys that made it, because they were asked like, why would you make this? Like, this isn't funny. Like, why did you think this was okay? He's like, well, someone was gonna do it eventually. I'm like, damn. Yeah, the whole movie is actually on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'd go with every filmmaker as classy.
Whatever, screw you.
I'm just saying, you get some sick sick people out there that the world's full of some sick people that think it's funny to make movies like that, and it sickens me.
Alrighty then. Well, getting off of that depressing ass topic, let's say we move on to the main event.
Let's do it. More killing.
Time for the main event.
It's main event time.
Let's play a game.
Alright, so this week's main event of the evening, we are going to be having a showdown between all of the various Michael Myers masks. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I posted a question of the week that we didn't get any responses on. So I asked... I know, and a lot of like Michael Myers horror people, like pages, liked our shit.
Oh, come on, guys. Have a heart.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys, like, all you had to put was like H4 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But guess not. So
I feel if you're a Halloween enthusiast, you're going to spell it all out. So you're going to put Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Yeah. Like, that's what I was expecting a little bit. Like, I was like, we are followed by enough people that like the horror genre that someone's going to answer it.
Boy,
Nope.
were we mistaken.
Yeah, so, yeah. Our question of the week was, what was your favorite Michael Myers mask? Or what was your favorite variation of Michael Myers' masks? And so, I mean, we're going to get into our favorites down the line, or in the showdown, so we're not going to answer that one right now. But
no, because that'd be a
shame on all of you, especially you, Victor. All right. So did we do a pause for the main event?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, just curious. Because editing.
Really quickly though, I want to shout out Victor and his co-host from Crash and Taz. Your episode where you go through, I think it was Nightmare, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. I want to say Taz, right? Because Vic is Crash.
Yes.
Okay, Taz, you know a crap ton about Halloween, so kudos to you. You were like saying some stuff I didn't even know about the original Halloween, some like behind the scenes stuff, or just some like some stuff like that. So yeah, like bravo to you. Very good episode.
Yeah, I told you when I listened to it, I had doubts about what they were saying.
That was like so. You're just like, I swear they're getting like all this wrong, Rose. Like you should go listen to it and call him out. I'm just like listening to him, like, no, Caleb, he's like basically getting this like all spot on.
Yeah. So the reason I doubted, and I'm not going to do that anymore, is because they said that there was like 12 Halloween movies.
I think there's 11, but he was close.
So it just seemed like there was a lot, and I was like, is there? And then it was just that doubt.
No, that's. I mean, a lot of people don't count the Rob Zombie Halloween movies, but they are technically still considered Michael Myers movies,
right?
Michael Myers movies, whatever. So yeah, it's insane to think that there's 11.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that like it was that number that like that made I should have just Googled it, but yeah, it was that number that made me kind of like doubt, and then when I messaged you and you're like, no, that's all spot on, I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, damn it.
Nah, not damn it.
I know, I'm kidding.
I don't want people to be wrong.
I know, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I know you don't.
Anyway.
On the other, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm totally kidding.
All right, so Rose, you know the ones that we're rating a lot better than I do.
Damn right.
So we're going to have a showdown between basically every Michael Myers mask there is.
Yeah.
And so from which movies?
So we'll be covering the mask from Halloween, the original 1978 film, Halloween 2. We won't be doing the ones from Halloween 3, the Season of the Witch, just because that's not Michael Myers, even though those masks are pretty cool. The one from Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection, Rob Zombie's Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and then finally the 2018 Halloween. I really wish they would have just called it like Halloween H4O or something like that. Did they really need to call it Halloween again? But that's just me.
Okay. So, I say we just start off with like the first one. So
the OG.
That's our baseline.
Okay.
So this is from Halloween, just Halloween.
Yeah.
I was going to say 1, but that doesn't make sense. Really killer mask. Like, what do you have anything to say about this mask?
No, I mean, I think the backstory of it is so awesome. Like, you've heard the backstory, right? With like the whole Captain Kirk mask and
yeah. The William Shatner and just painting it white.
Yeah, I just think and they like just messed with the hair, made the eye holes a little bigger. Like, that's so cool how they made this mask, and like it still holds up as being pretty terrifying.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah, there's not a lot I have to complain about this mask. Yeah. So that's our baseline.
Okay.
So next we will talk about Halloween 2.
There it is. All right, so I don't know if you know the story at all for this mask.
I don't.
Okay, so when the original Halloween came out, there was no intention to make a sequel. Like, they just wanted to stick to just the one movie. But I forget what company kept hounding John Carpenter to make a sequel. So he said, okay, let me make my version of, I think it was The Thing. I think he made The Thing. And then he's like, okay, if I do this and you have to fund it, then I will write Halloween 2 for you. So because I think Deborah Hill was the one that was holding on to the Michael Myers mask, and I think she was a heavy smoker, and she didn't really keep it in because latex, will start to stretch and get, it will start to wear if it's not taken care of. So I think she just kept it in a shoebox under her bed. So you can definitely tell that the difference between how it looked in the first one and the second one, it definitely has aged. It
looks like it's stretched out. It looks like Michael had a few too many donuts, and they kind of all just went to his face.
And funny thing is, in the first one, Nick Castle wore the mask, and I think he didn't have a big head, but I think Dick Warlock, I think he played Michael Myers in the second one, and he was a lot scrawnier than, oh shit, who did I just say? Who played the Shape?
Nick Castle?
Yeah, Nick Castle, sorry, thank you. So I think, Dick Warlock's head was a lot smaller. So, I think the mask kind of looks a little big on him. Does it look like it to you?
So, Nick Castle's the one from the first?
Yeah, so he played the Shape in the first one. And then Dick...
Okay.
Then
this other guy played
the
second. Who was it loose fitting on? Was it loose fitting on Nick Castle?
I think it was loose on Dick Warlock.
Okay.
Or maybe not. Maybe it was actually loose on Nick Castle, because it kind of does. If you look at some images from the first one, the neck definitely does not look like it conforms to his actual neck.
Right. At least from the picture that we're using as reference, it does look like it kind of hangs off his neck.
Yeah.
The one, what was his name?
Dick Warlock.
Dick Warlock?
Yep, yeah, Dick Warlock.
Yeah, so the one from this one, it does look very tight up against his neck.
Okay. So
at least it's a little tighter.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the mask still looks great.
Yeah,
but
it looks good, but I prefer the first one.
I do too, and that's what kind of thing that sucks about this mask is because, Halloween and Halloween 2, it's kind of just one big story. It takes place during the same night. So, you kind of get thrown off that the mask looks so different in the two movies, but I still think it's a great looking mask. But I would. So you said you still like the original better?
Yeah,
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I think it's just the slimmer look.
Yeah,
that's a lot nicer.
Yeah, I can get that.
The way it warped, you can tell. Just it looks more round instead of streamlined against a face.
Yeah. I mean, what was cool about this one though, I think they let Dick Warlock actually keep the mask after this one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
which leads into Halloween 4, right?
Yes.
So the story with Halloween 2 kind of leads into this one, because since they let Dick Warlock have the mask for Halloween 2, they had to make their own mask. Because I don't know if they ever approached him about asking for it back, but needless to say, they didn't get it back. So they had to create their own. And in my opinion, I know people always say oh, this one looks so plain and, all this stuff, but actually this is one of my favorites. I think this mask gets way too much hate in the Halloween franchise.
It's good. There's a few on this list that I think are better.
Okay, see, but do you think it's the worst?
It's definitely not the worst.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Though, this image, at least the image that we're using.
Yeah.
I remember this. Isn't he behind this bed and then he sits up?
Yep.
Weirdest scene ever.
Yeah. And what also I find funny about, I mean, it's interesting how all these actors play Michael Myers, but throughout this whole scene, he's just clenching the butcher knife to his, like, I think it's his right pec, but I don't know. I always found that, like, interesting. Like, I don't see Michael Myers just, like, clenching the knife, like, to his right pec. I expect it to just be down by his side.
Yeah.
But
this doesn't even look like a William Shatner mask. It looks like Tom Hanks.
dude, I can see it now. I can totally see it.
Like, I bet I could recreate this with an image of Tom Hanks.
Can you, like, try that, please?
Dude, I will.
Okay,
I will
yeah.
totally do. I'll try and even, like, record myself, like, doing all the changes.
Sweet. Okay.
But, yeah, that looks a lot like Tom Hanks.
It does.
Like, the only thing that I think doesn't quite look Tom Hanks is, like, the hair.
Well, yeah.
So, what I'll do when I create this is I'll crop the hair off of this mask.
Okay.
And then crop the hair off of Tom Hanks once I'm done, and then
There we go.
work and trying to get the the eyes.
Sweet. Okay. Awesome.
It's like same thing.
All right. So, do you think the Halloween 4 mask is better than Halloween 2, or do you think it's in third?
I would say it is better than Halloween 2.
Okay, I can agree. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't quite see it being better than the first.
It's
though.
not. Sorry.
Well, I wasn't going to say it was.
Oh, okay.
Why? Quit apologizing.
I gave you my reasoning. I'm working on it. Okay.
Well, knock it off. All
Dude,
right,
I actually
next.
didn't think that you would put Halloween 4 above Halloween 2, but I mean, I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm also a really basic person, so like basic stuff works for me.
Thank you for being a basic person, then.
I'm just a basic bitch. All right,
All right.
next up we got Halloween 5.
The Revenge of Michael Myers. Also known as one of the masks I hate the most.
Dude, this doesn't look like Michael Myers. This looks like his weird cousin.
Scotty Myers.
Scotty Myers.
I don't know. I couldn't think of a name.
No, like, what's a real stupid name? Like I know we're going to offend someone once we pick this.
Reginald Myers.
Reggie Myers.
There we go. Reggie Myers.
Yeah, this was so bad. The hair is really long.
Yeah.
And then the ears are huge.
Like, and the neck, like, I don't know if it was because the way that the person that they picked to play Michael in this one, but yeah, the neck is, like, way too big. Like, it doesn't even conform to his figure.
Yeah, it looks like a mask that's cut in the back.
It does. It really does. So I don't know why they didn't just stick with the Halloween 4 mask.
Yeah, they should. They totally should have. It's really weird because like even like the cheeks are like they kind of scrunch in the mouth.
Yeah,
It's kind of like reverse dimples.
That's so true.
Like with the Halloween 4, the cheeks kind of go back a little bit, so it's just it looks more like just cheek fat.
Yeah.
This looks just like I said, reverse dimples, where it looks like it's getting pushed in from outside. It has no facial structure.
It does. It really doesn't. Oh.
And then, like you said, like the ears, like this could almost be like the face mold for what's his face off the Goonies?
Oh, Sloth?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
At least with the ears, like they're just super far out. And this is coming from a dude with big ears.
I've never really I don't know, your ears look normal. It's just your feet.
Yeah, because I grew into them.
It's your feet that... Just kidding.
Yeah, so this one's right now the worst.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty down there for me.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, next up, we got Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Yep.
And this is where they... Okay, so really quickly, do you remember at all... Have you seen Halloween 5 and Halloween 6?
Just bits and pieces.
Okay,
I don't think I've fully watched them.
Okay, so do you remember at all in like Halloween 4, like the symbol that Michael has on his wrist?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, no, you're good. Because this is like when they started bringing in like the whole like kind of like Michael's not his own entity. He's like controlled by this cult and he does their dirty work for them. I know it's really stupid, right?
Yeah.
And they try to explain this and cover it all up in Halloween 6 and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I mean, The Mask is definitely better than Halloween 5. In my opinion.
Definitely. They definitely got rid of like this one does have the same issues where the neck looks really thick.
Yeah, I would agree.
So like I said with the other one, it looks like the back is cut and then it's just kind of like folding out a little. But the overall shape of the mask, and I think it has to do with like the eyes and the hair. Like the hair is crazy, but it's not like long.
Yeah.
So I like this one a little bit better. So I like this one definitely better than 5.
Okay.
I might like this a little better than 2.
Yeah, sorry, I can't agree.
Like, why not?
Just because Halloween 2's, I feel, just because it's still the original mask, and honestly, like, the weathered look makes it look that much scarier, that I still think it's better than Halloween 6's mask.
Maybe this isn't an image, like a good image that we picked. Because this looks like it does have a weathered look.
Here, let me try to find a better one, because I think I might be able to prove you wrong. Not prove you wrong, like show, like maybe you don't.
Yeah,
if it's like in full light.
From the images that we have, I like the one from 2 better, or I like this one, or the one from Halloween 6 better. I think it looks a little like the thinner. Like, so with the issues with Halloween 5, at least from this angle, it doesn't look like the mask fits. It looks like it's too big.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
This one looks like it fits a little better on whoever's wearing it.
Well, so actually, okay, this is a fun, kind of like a fun trivia thing. So the guy that played Michael Myers in Halloween 4 actually reprised him in Halloween 6. And he is one of the only actors to ever do that. The only other one I can think of was Tyler Mane in the Rob Zombie movies. And then, of course, oh my God, Nick Castle. He played him a little bit in the 2018 Halloween, and then he'll be playing him a little bit in Halloween Kills. And then, of course, James J. Courtney is coming back as Michael Myers. But until then, yeah, he was the only guy to ever reprise Michael for a second time. So I thought that was really cool.
That is really cool.
Because I actually I liked how he looked as Michael.
Yeah, he looks really cool. Like, he has that... I mean, Michael is just a big person.
Yeah.
So...
well, not in, like, the first... Well... Yeah, he kind of is in the first one. So, like, in the second one, he kind of seemed...
stature is big.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of these actors, like, they all have kind of, like, similar builds. Okay.
You kind of see where I'm getting here.
Yeah, I see how this image is a little deceiving. Yeah, that looks...
Want any more proof?
Yeah, that's a mask that doesn't fit.
Yeah. So
okay. So yeah, I'll definitely better than 5 still.
Yeah, but it's not better than 2.
Not better than 2.
Okay. I'll admit though, in the shot that we got, mask looks pretty badass. All right, next up after Halloween 6, we got Halloween H2O, which what's interesting about this one was I think this was the first it was the first Halloween movie where in one shot you can actually see that the mask is CGI. Remember that?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Like there's actually a lot of variations. I think I watched the behind the scenes thing They had like 3 different masks on set of this movie because the director could not decide how he wanted the mask to look.
Dude, I personally would have kind of gone with what they did with the first one. But if they wanted to get like a more higher, like Hollywood quality mask,
Yeah.
I would have personally tried it to see if I could get a mask from William Shatner.
That's a good point.
Like, get him to make a mask.
Yeah.
And then just work off of that mold.
That would be a smart idea to go through.
That would be genius.
Yeah.
And, like, yes, I feel like you would have to compensate him, like, a significant amount.
But it's kind of worth it.
Totally worth it. Because this doesn't look like... This looks like it could be paint.
It does. But this is actually one of my favorite Michael Myers masks.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I love this mask. I know the eye holes are so huge, but when you see... Have you seen Halloween H2O?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Especially the guy that plays him. I love him. Because I thought he did such a great job. And I don't know, just to seeing the mask in action, like the way he kills with it is just so great. Like the part where he stands over the girl when she's in the kitchen, she's trying to crawl away, and he just keeps leaning over and just keeps like stabbing her like that. Remember that scene?
Yeah. The people listening can't hear or see that, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I should have explained the scene a lot better. I'm sorry. Okay, so in Halloween H2O, one of the girls, I think, after like Michael cuts her leg, she's crawling away, and he stops her, and he climbs over her, and as she's, like, of course, like pleading for her life, he keeps leaning over and stabbing her in the back. So he's like crouching stab, crouching stab, crouching stab. And I don't know what it is, but I love the way the mask isn't any different, but I don't know. That is like one of my favorite Michael Myers moments ever. And I know that like makes me sound really sick because he's killing someone in that moment. But I don't know. There's just like a lot of moments in this movie that like make me love this mask. Like like especially like the part towards the end, like when it's like Laurie and Michael. Michael's like lodged into a tree, and like they have like that brother sister moment, and then she of course cuts off his head. Remember that part, right?
I think that's one of the parts that I hadn't fully seen.
Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. It's an awesome scene.
Spoilers don't really ruin movies for me.
Okay, that's good.
Like, especially horror movies. I think horror and comedy are really hard to spoil.
That's fair.
At least for me.
We still gotta have a Halloween marathon, bro.
Yeah, we do.
So just little moments like that, just, I don't know, like, and especially like this was one of the Halloween movies I watched all the time growing up. This was one of my favorite ones to watch. So this mask kind of like has like, not like sentimental value, but it's kind of like one of the masks that I associate the most to Michael Myers. But I mean, that's just me. So like, it's probably ranked higher than what you would put, but to me, it's better than the Halloween 6 mask.
That's actually where I would put it.
But you'd put it behind Halloween 2? Yes. Yeah, that's actually exactly where I put it.
So, like, this is my issue with the mask.
Okay.
Like, for one, like, it looks very smooth.
Okay.
And I think, even though the mask from the first one, it has, like, a skin kind of texture to it.
Yes.
This one doesn't. Like I said, it looks like it could just be like really thick makeup to make his face look smooth. And I'm also not a big fan of being able to see his eyes.
That was a huge complaint with a lot of people, and I can understand that, because you're supposed to just think that Michael Myers, he has completely black eyes, and it's kind of weird being able to like see like this whole part of his eye.
Yeah.
Like the part, I know people can't see this, I'm sorry. Like you see a little bit apart below from where like your eyelash is.
Yeah. And like the picture that we chose, you can definitely see his eyes.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. I don't like, at least when it comes to like Michael Myers and what I've seen of him.
Yeah.
Like with the full movies, it's terrifying. Like, there's a person behind it. But just because, like, the blackness in the eyes, you kind of have that disbelief
Yeah,
that someone's actually behind there.
Like it emphasizes the point that Michael Myers isn't human.
Yeah. And then when you can see his eyes, it does give that like, oh, this is just a dude.
That's psycho.
Yeah, it's just a psycho dude. And that's like, I kind of want that mystery.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah, because like I love like with the first one, because like honestly, I didn't remember that we saw his face. Like that's something I didn't remember.
Dude,
but
it's only for like 5 seconds, so I can understand why you didn't.
Yeah, but I really liked the way that the doctor was describing what it was like to look into his face.
Yeah,
and then like at that time, I was like, and you never get to see that. Like, I love that.
I
Like,
kind of wish that we
mystery.
didn't. Yeah.
Right? Just because he, like, now that I see images, it's just, like, creepy looking.
Yeah, like...
You're just
like, some of the, like, the lines that Loomis says in that movie, like, he had the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes, you're like, rest in peace, Donald Pleasance, I swear.
Yeah, so... Yeah, when they say, like, the blackest eyes, and all I can imagine is the mask with just the blackness behind them. And then with stuff like this, it's just, oh, look, he has brown eyes, or something like that. It just kind of ruins that illusion.
I can understand that. How do you feel about the hair, though?
The hair's a little crazy.
Yeah.
But
it works, I think, for the mask.
Yeah.
So, behind Halloween 2, right? But
yeah, behind Halloween 2, but above
Halloween 6. Perfect. I completely agree.
All right, next
is Halloween Resurrection. One of the other masks that I really hate.
Yeah, not a fan of this one. Yeah, right? And it's...
You know what also... Sorry. You know what ruins this mask even more for me? Have you seen Halloween Resurrection?
No.
It's the fact that there's a part where Busta Rhymes dresses up as Michael Myers, mask and all, and he thinks that Michael Myers is someone else. And he's just like, what the hell are you doing? Get the hell out of here. And he whacks Michael upside the head. And Michael doesn't do shit. He just walks away when Busta tells him to. I'm like,
bullshit.
I'm like, what?
Dude, that would piss me off.
I'm like, Michael, I expected a knife to the head. Like, what the shit?
Yeah, if they were, like, is this when they were making Michael, like, some supernatural being?
Yeah, this was when they were, like, doing that, like, whole, like, reality TV show in the Myers house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I would kind of expect some supernatural shit to happen to Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, well, and also, okay, like, there's, like, I'm sorry, there's so many parts that piss me off about this movie. Like, there's... like the part where they discover like Michael's like high chair or something, and they're just like, oh, I guess like, and it had like locks around it, and they're just like, oh, you know, I guess he had to be locked up for eating. I'm just like, okay, did you even watch the first movie? He was a normal kid that one night snapped and killed his sister, and he was sent to a mental institution. His parents never had to deal with him after that.
Yeah.
Like,
and he was too big for a high chair.
Yeah, exactly. And well, yeah, but it's just like he never acted out as a kid. He was never like that. He just snapped one day.
Like, yeah, that's a... Gosh, damn. I haven't even seen this movie and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, dude, like there's so many parts in this movie that like piss me off to no edge.
So you need to let your hatred of the movie itself aside so we can judge the mask itself.
Even if, like, looking past the movie, the mask is awful, in my opinion.
The mask sucks.
Yeah.
It looks like they painted the actor's eyes.
It does.
Like, around the eyes to kind of give that black effect that we've gotten in the others, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't. Apparently Michael wears eyeliner now.
Yeah. It looks like what they do with, like, Arrow.
Yes,
they gave him the mask and then they paint over his eyes.
Yeah, it does.
In that situation, totally works.
Yeah, it absolutely works. Here, oh hell,
like
no.
It does confuse me when he takes the mask off and then it's just suddenly like fine.
Yeah,
but like it just like nothing was there, and I'm like, But
I get you.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they were going for, and it looks nasty.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And then for Is it just me, or does his face look really long?
It does. It absolutely does.
Yeah, it looks like his face is like stretched out. They did fix the dimple situation. I will give him that.
Yeah, so thank goodness for that.
But they also gave him like really thin cheeks.
Like, it seems like he has a very strong jawline.
It
with this mask.
And with the first one, at least the other ones, he doesn't have a very strong jawline.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
See, I don't even know if I would... Like, would you put this above the Halloween 5 mask?
Yes, I would.
Okay. But, I mean, I would not put it above the Halloween 6 one.
I wouldn't either.
Okay.
It's weird, because they're all... They also gave him like this weird muscle above his eye that kind of goes upward.
Yeah, they did.
That's not how eyes work. if you kind of have that even with the eyebrows, the surprised expression.
Yeah.
It kind of goes in line like parallel with like the top of your head with your forehead.
Yeah.
Like that's how the lines go. This one it like goes upward.
Yeah.
Like you're a freaking mutant. So,
you are so right.
Oh shit. We're not here. Yeah, but they can see the light.
Oh. They'll go away eventually.
Oh no.
I feel like a dick.
Dude, I feel like a dick. Oh, for those of you that don't know what's going on because you can't hear what's going on. We have it's Halloween night, and there are trick-or-treaters out right now ringing my doorbell, and I don't have any candy. And we're recording this.
You asshole.
I know! Brielle always handles that. Oh my gosh. I feel like such a dick.
I do too, and this isn't even my house.
Just walk away.
Please. We're sorry.
Okay, I think they're gone. Okay, yeah, they're gone.
Okay. That was a fantastic blooper.
Dude, like, I don't cut anything out, so that's gonna be weird. Anyway, yeah, definitely put above Halloween 5, but it's barely above Halloween 5.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Dude, I'm kind of shocked that we're like agreeing on all of these.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like once we get to these next ones that we won't.
You never know. We'll see.
All right, so next we got Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yes. And honestly, I feel the way he did, because have you seen the Rob Zombie Halloween movies at all?
No.
Okay, so the introduction for the mask is kind of interesting, because his sister's boyfriend like brings it over on when he's a little kid on Halloween night, and says like, oh, I want to have sex with it on, and I'm just like, okay,
what?
Yeah, I know, right? He's just like, oh, come on, I want to do it with the mask on. You're like, okay, I get you're trying to spice things up, but
did anyone else knock? Gosh damn it! Oh no, dude, I'm that neighbor.
Wait, what neighbor?
The asshole neighbor.
I'm that asshole neighbor too.
Yeah, but you're not home.
True.
I kind of want to turn the light off as soon as I hear them walk away.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, cool. So, continue.
So, and should I still talk quiet like this? Should I just get really close to the mic?
No, I think you can talk normal.
Okay.
I'll listen for them.
Okay. So in Rob Zombie's Halloween, with the mask, like the boyfriend is like, oh, I want to have sex with the mask on and anything. But she's like, oh, hell no. So once, Michael Myers decides to, do all this killing, after he kills the boyfriend, he sees the mask just laying on the floor, and he puts that on, and while he's wearing that, that's when he kills his sister. So I guess before he was arrested, he hid the mask in the floorboard creaks of the house, because when he comes home after so many years of being locked up, he opens the board creaks and there's the mask. So
that kind of fits with the way that it looks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't know. As much as I don't love the Rob Zombie movies, I love what he did to the Myers mask. Because I actually think it looks pretty damn cool. So, I mean, I don't know if I would put it... Would you put it above Halloween 6?
This is actually pretty high for me.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of like the crusty look.
I am too, actually.
Yeah.
So how high would you put it?
I would maybe put it, because I'm still not like a huge fan of like the hair.
Okay.
So I would maybe put it below Halloween 2.
Okay. Yeah, I could put it above Halloween H2O. Do you want to turn off the light after you place it?
I sure do.
We're dicks.
Yeah, we sure are. Okay.
Wait, what? Oh crap! What about the lights that are on in the hallway?
Ah.
I'll keep talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's next? Oh, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Okay. So with Rob. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, he kind of changed it up a little bit. He kind of made it a little more weathered, to where you can actually see Michael's beard throughout the mask. So I think like his left cheek is like coming apart, and like the mask is a lot more weathered. It has blood on it and stuff. I think, to me, the one in the first one is a lot better, just because I don't like the fact that you can see Michael's beard. I don't know how I feel about that. And just, I don't know, I kind of like the blood looks cool, but I don't know, I still like the first Rob Zombie's Halloween mask.
Yeah. Yeah, so I shut off the lights.
Okay.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
I'm such
an idiot.
I didn't either.
Oh my gosh. That's gonna ruin my psyche forever now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so this mask,
It might
definitely crazy hair.
Yeah.
But the way they weathered this, I guess,
Yeah.
looks really good.
It does. But I just don't like the fact. I get like what they were saying, like how like this part they wanted it exposed, but I just don't like the fact of like seeing Michael Myers' beard, because like his beard is hella long in this movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So in my opinion, this is lower than Halloween H2O, but I do think it's a little better than it is better than Halloween 6.
Okay.
Can you give me that?
That's such a small gripe with a really good mask design.
It is, but I love the H2O mask so much.
I don't. Not when it's compared. Like, I don't know. So, like, the H2O mask is just basic.
That's what I kind of like when it comes to a Myers mask.
I know. And I know that I just basically with
Well, yeah, with Halloween 4.
Halloween 4, I was like, I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah.
But honestly,
You're
I like
contradicting
it.
yourself, bro.
I know, but I this is one that this is actually probably my second favorite.
Yeah, sorry, I can't go that high.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So I'm trying to be fair with this one. I think this
fair?
one's definitely, I like this one better than the Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Okay, I can give you that. But it's lower than Halloween 2?
Yes.
Okay, I can give you that. All right,
All
and
right.
last but not least, we have the 2018 Michael Myers Halloween mask.
This one's my favorite.
Dude, same.
Dude, really?
Yeah, this is my number one.
Dude, I thought this was going to be a fight.
Nope, yeah, sorry, no, this beats the original. I love the original mask, but they made this mask so perfect, and it looks exactly like the original, just weathered, that, I want this mask in my possession. Like, I really do. Like,
Yeah. Like everything. Like, so it does have like, it's kind of like a perfect mixture of like with the face thickness between from Halloween 1 and Halloween 2.
Yes, even though in this
it's
Halloween
right in the
2
middle.
did not
Like
happen.
like the face doesn't look as fat as it does in Halloween 2, but it's not as skinny as it is in the first Halloween.
Yeah, I would.
And then like it does keep the I don't even know what you would call it. Like the bags under the eyes.
Yeah.
Like it kind of looks like the eyes are droopy in the first one. So it does like look very droopy in the first, and then it like the droopiness kind of goes away in the second. This one is like perfectly centered. Like everything about this mask is like perfect.
It is.
The only thing that I think it needed was maybe like the hair to be messed up a little bit more.
See, I disagree. I think the hair's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like it works. It definitely works for the mask. And I think there's like a very good variety, especially with Halloween 4, like and the first Halloween, his hair is very messy in a lot of these.
Yes, it is.
But the clean look looks really good with this mask.
Yeah, it really.
And it looks like skin too.
Yeah, it does.
Like the way that they were able to age this and like just design it looks like it's like you can tell this is a mask. So like with some of these you can like especially with which one was that?
Which one?
Resurrection.
Yes.
The lips are very dark.
Yeah.
And like so some of these like you were going for very realistic looking lips. So like with that one, with Halloween 5, the lips look pretty fake, and I just like the realistic look about them.
I do too.
Even though you can still tell this is obviously a mask.
Yeah,
but it could very easily just be like a face too. It's perfectly designed.
My dream is that when John Carpenter first saw this mask, he's like he just like smiled with happiness of how like they aged it. That's my dream.
Yeah, and it looks like that's what they did too. Because like even the lines on the forehead with the original, they do like what we said, the horizontal look versus what they did in Resurrection, where it kind of goes upward.
Where they did everything wrong.
Yeah. Like this one kind of looks like he has a confused expression on his face, like a kind of like what? Yeah, but this one it's just a very monotone look, like a very not monotone, a very neutral look.
Yeah, there we go.
And same with this one, the 2018, very neutral. And like a lot of these other ones, like they do have some sort of expression on them, like Halloween, like this Rob Zombie. Halloween 2 looks angry.
Yeah, he does.
The basically Tom Hanks mask looks just kind of almost concerned.
Yeah, he kind of does.
And then Halloween 5 looks angry. Which one's that one? Halloween 6?
Yep.
Halloween 6 looks... It kind of has like an innocent look to him.
Yeah, like an innocent schoolboy.
Yeah, it's kind of like his eyebrows are just kind of slightly shifted up. Kind of like
that's only in that picture, because remember when we pulled up other ones, he kind of... he doesn't kind of look like that. Like, I don't know, he looks a lot more like angry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that one. So angry is that in that look. With H2O, it's not quite neutral. It's kind of like a raised eyebrow look. Like you're kind of like a curiosity look. And then same with, what did I say about Resurrection? It's kind of like an angry-ish, like angry confused.
Yeah, that's what you said.
But Rob Zombie Halloween 1 has a very neutral look about it. It's just kind of like kind of just a stare, like a blank stare, with like some concern. But yeah, 2018, perfectly neutral face.
Yep. Mm.
So, is that top?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes!
I love that. I can't believe you agree with me on that. I thought you were going to hold true that the original is the best one.
It's like our things is. It's a close second.
Yeah.
It is a very close second. But you can't beat good aging.
Yeah, you can't. And they... Like, that mask is practically perfect in every way, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I love that mask.
All right, so want to go through the lineup?
I would love to. So, at number 1, we have Michael Myers' mask from Halloween 2018. In second place, we got the original Myers mask from Halloween 1978. In third place, we got Halloween 4's Michael Myers mask. In fourth place, we got Halloween 2's mask. In fifth place, we got Rob Zombie's Halloween 2's mask. In sixth place, we have Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 mask. I'm just going to say, yeah, let's go with Halloween 1. In seventh, we got Halloween H2O's mask. In eighth, we have Halloween 6's mask. I'm at number 7, right?
That's 8.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Or
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So number 9, we have Halloween Resurrection's mask. And then in dead last, where it deserves to be, is Halloween 5's mask.
All right. So are there any of these that you disagree with?
I mean, yeah, there's a couple. Just personally, I think Halloween H2O's mask is a little higher for me. It's actually above Rob Zombie's Halloween masks. So in my opinion, it would be probably in 5th place. But other than that, I absolutely agree with this order. Like, Resurrection and Halloween 5 deserve to be dead last.
All right. So how does like, I know we weren't basing this off of how the movie was, but how does this work or fit with the movies? Like, does this kind of line up with how the movies are?
Almost. I feel like definitely the original and the 2018 one are they're definitely like one of the two best. Well, I mean, of course the original is the best one. Halloween 2 is better than Halloween 4 in my opinion. I think Halloween H2O is better than the Rob Zombie Halloween movies, but I do think that they are better than Halloween 6. And just because I can never get through Halloween 6, so I actually like See, that's the thing. Like, even though I hate the mask, I can still watch Resurrection, so it's a little higher. And Halloween 5, even though I hate the mask, is actually higher than Halloween 6. Just because they weren't, like, focusing on the whole cult shit, which I think is really stupid and doesn't make sense for Michael Myers.
Right.
So, yeah, we gotta sit down and watch all these so I can get your, like, actual, like, order of how you would rank these movies.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be a good one to do our just, like, mini showdowns.
Yeah, dude, definitely. Well, this was a fun one.
Yeah, this was.
Got a little heated, though, for me with Halloween Resurrection.
Resurrection's just an odd mask.
It is. And it's also in a very odd movie. Like, who thought, oh, you know what, guys, I got a great idea. Even though they ended Halloween H2O perfectly with Laurie cutting off Michael's mask, let's retcon that. And so, do you mind if I spoil it for you? Or do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah,
sure. Okay, spoiler if you've never seen Halloween Resurrection. Like, let's retcon that and say that wasn't Michael. That was actually a paramedic that Michael choked when he was going to check on his body, and he crushed his larynx, so the guy couldn't talk, and so Michael just switched out costumes, and Michael walked away as a paramedic, and Laurie chopped off the paramedic's head.
What?
I know, right?
That's confusing as hell.
I know. So, yeah, so the reason why he had his overalls, his mask on, the reason why he couldn't talk was because Michael crushed his larynx.
That's so dumb.
I know, right? So, yeah. So, this is how they decided to kill off Laurie's character. It was, she's in a mental hospital because, like, she's she like hates herself for what she did, which is understandable. But then so Michael comes and sees her like after so many years, and like they have a kind of like a fight on the rooftop, and then he stabs her in the back and she dies. And also, there's one line where and this is just so awkward, where they're hanging off the balcony, and she's just like, "I'll see you in hell," and then she kisses his mask. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. And also, okay, wait, no, now I'm thinking, okay, wait, no, it was a mistake. Okay, Lori saying, "I'll see you in hell." Why is Lori going to hell? But at the same time, she did kill someone. But I don't know. Just that kind of confuses me. When she's like, "I'll see you in hell," I'm like, I get Michael's going to hell, but I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's super weird.
So much I hate about that movie. Dude, we could just have a hell of a fun episode just bashing that movie. when I actually do show it to you, because oh my gosh.
All right. Well, before Rose gets a little bit more heated than he already is, I think that concludes this showdown.
I would say so.
Hell yeah. So, if you like this episode, want to check out more, be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, or Spotify. You can also check out all of our content on YouTube. New videos should be headed your way soonish when we get the chance to work on them.
Yeah. So sucks about full-time jobs.
Yeah. So we'll work on stuff.
Yes,
we promise. We're always working on stuff.
Yes.
It's just it's not really like doing it that's the issue. It's just releasing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the issue there. So yeah, all of our content's on YouTube. If you want to follow us on social media, we are on Facebook at facebook.com/theallbros. We are on Twitter at theallbros, and we are on Instagram at theallbros. So yeah, if you want to hit us up with a recommendation, a movie idea, want to be a guest, just do what I guess Sammy did.
Yeah, that's true.
And just
I can't believe you agreed to it.
I can't watch that movie with other people.
That's
like,
fair.
So that's one I'm gonna have to rewatch alone.
Okay, all right, I can understand that.
But yeah, I'm down to break it down. I'm down. Yeah, I like that.
I honestly feel the same way as you, and especially if like we try to watch it together.
Yeah, I nope.
I'd feel very awkward. I'm just like,
dude, it's also weird because we're all church friends.
Very true. Yeah, this is very true.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, you can also email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com. Or you can check out our website, which is tinyurl.com/theallbros. And like I said, if you have a movie breakdown or a movie you want us to break down, showdown idea, want to give us a topic to do a Dreamcast on, we do it all.
Yes, we do.
And we'll make that we kind of have a plan of what we're doing in the future, but it's not always set in stone. So we'll probably get to a recommendation before we get to anything new.
Yeah.
I mean, unless something is planned up, because we want to have guests on and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. So fun stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we would love to hear from you guys. And next week, we don't know what we're doing.
So it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah. So next week, I think we're going to try and have a guest on.
We're hoping
we can set that up.
Yep.
But yeah, so that might be up in the air. And then, I don't know, week after, maybe do the 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. I don't know if I feel comfortable going out and buying this movie.
Yeah. It's not on Netflix or Hulu, is it?
I doubt it.
Gosh damn it. I don't want to buy this one either.
If I buy it, I'll send you the code. Don't worry.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah, how do you think I feel if I, approach the cashier? What the sad thing is?
It's for my mom.
Exactly. You know what the sad thing is? If they have the 3-pack and it's $5 more than just the first one, I'm probably going to get it.
Oh, no.
Because I'm that kind of savvy shopper.
Yeah.
Might as well get all 3.
Yeah, well, if you want to hear that breakdown,
Stay tuned.
hell yeah. All right, so until next time, this has been the All Bros Podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
I'll catch you guys next week. Deuces.
Bye.
Is Herbert just like dead now or what?
He may come back, but right now he's buried in the grave below. Sorry.
All right.
May he rest in peace.